Hi, good morning. So my name is Tracy, otherwise known as Tracy Helton Mitchell. I've had a YouTube channel here for a long time, but I haven't put a lot of content on it just because I have 3 kids. They were very, very small. Now they're almost teens and one is 11. So I have a little bit more time on my hands, but I get a lot of questions, particularly because I was in this movie called Tar Heroin, The Dark End of the Street. I also wrote a book called The Big Fix: Hope After Heroin that came out in 2016, and then the paperback came out in 2017. And I do a lot of work in both the harm reduction and the abstinence-based recovery communities or recovery communities. So it used to just be for me because I was a big 12-stepper when I was younger. I've worked all the steps and NA and have a sponsor in AA, that I did a lot of work specifically around abstinence-based recovery. But as time has gone on, there really has been a expansion of the definition of recovery. Recovery isn't just something that the 12-step community owns, and then especially with the increased availability of medications such as buprenorphine and methadone. There's really a lot of new opportunities for recovery, and that's really necessary now, particularly in what people call the overdose crisis. So I started a Narcan distribution program on Reddit in 2013. So it's been a long time now. So originally I was sending naloxone through the mail, the generic form of Narcan. Now I mostly get, through my supplies, I get mostly Narcan to people who were living in rural areas or where they did not have access to naloxone. So there's been a lot of different intersections where you might have come in contact with me or heard a little bit about me, because I've been, all over social media talking about these causes. So now I'm going to be putting a lot more content on YouTube, just because that's one of the last frontiers, one of the last areas. So like I have I have a fairly decent TikTok channel, and Instagram is kind of at this point. But and I really like to interact with people who watch my videos, just because I feel like it's hard to get questions answered in a non-judgmental way, especially about use or, trying to find a facility or, and I'm not associated with any kind of rehab facilities. I think rehab works for some people. It doesn't work for some people, especially the rehab system in the United States needs a complete overhaul. I can answer rudimentary questions about what sobriety has been like for me. There definitely has been a lot of ups and downs, including me having to go on to psychiatric medication in early 2020, which is something I resisted for a long time because I had so much internal stigma around going on medications, which had come from having a very strong 12-step background, where in the early stages of me going to 12-step, they used to say if people were on medications, they weren't even sober. So that's just a little bit about me, and if you're interested, subscribe to my channel. But I'm going to try to put content on either shorts or this a few times a week at minimum. So I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.